Spence, Jack Benny, Gunsmoke, and Richard Diamond, Private Detective. They're yours free. Just put your email in. We'll send you a email with 5 links. The links never expire. The shows sound amazing. They're yours as our gift. At that site, 100radioshows.com, there are hundreds and hundreds of additional classic radio shows for purchase. If you decide to buy any of those shows, use the promo code
radio.
That's right. Use the promo
secret
code
word is
radio. If you do that, you'll save 70% on your order. Now, that's done at checkout. Make sure you put the promo code in, save 70%. Get some free classic radio shows at 100radioshows.com, at 100radioshows.com.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen.
So what's his handle?
GetBC.com.
You're gonna need lawyers, right?
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110. Guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify.
800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
Listen up, fellow timeshare owners. If you're a timeshare owner and you want out at all costs, you're done, frustrated, tired of wasting money, you don't use the darn thing. Get out now. Hire the best Bulldog timeshare cancellation team in the business. Their in-house legal team, headed by a timeshare cancellation lawyer, can help you fight the biggest and baddest companies out there that sell timeshare. At some point, you were using your timeshare, but now you're not, and you're tired of wasting money. Before you go to the poorhouse, call right now and learn how you can stop the maintenance fees and put more money back in your pocket. Their services cost you a lot less than you think, and you'll save a lot of money over time. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline now. It's a free consultation.
800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. That's 800-824-5131.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby. 8:05 on a beautiful Friday morning. This is the Lou Information Station live and on demand at louinfo.com. You can call in if you want, 855-282-8255. We're live on YouTube. Go to YouTube, click on Lou Info, and like and subscribe. And I'm waving at you right now. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing? This is Hot Take Central. I'm Cam Jansen. That's Matthew Rocchio. We got Jimmy the Cat Hayes live from Tampa. We're doing our thing today, baby. Let's go. Jimmy, what's up with you?
Well, I'm sitting here in a hotel room, Cam, in Tampa, Florida. And, pretty happy that the Cardinals picked up a win last night.
Big time win.
I can tell.
Tampa's not. What'd you say, buddy?
I mean, at this point, I will say this. It was interesting being at George Steinbrenner Field. That's where the Rays play now, because the Trop, as it was referred to, got hit by Hurricane Milton in 2024 at the end of the year. It was obviously a terrible, terrible storm, Kim. You probably love that. But it destroyed a lot of stuff. And you love a storm.
I do, man.
You're sick man.
I know.
That thing got destroyed, so now they're playing in a spring training facility, and it was different because you're just not used to seeing a major league game with a stadium with one level. Usually they have three. So it was nice. The crowd was okay. I guess they've been averaging, decent crowds. The stadium holds 11,000, just over. But it did feel a little bit like a spring training game just based on the on the venue.
Not to cut another, our fellow morning show's grass a little bit, but it seems like a little bit. I've been laughing about this all year. Like, it seems like a pretty emasculating thing for a team like the Rays to have to play in George Steinbrenner Field.
No doubt.
So
it'd be like if the Cubs had to play on Gushy Busch Field for an entire season. That'd be hilarious.
There's a couple of things to that. One, the night before, the Yankees, who own the facility and who spent apparently like $8 million renovating the home clubhouse for their spring training facility, they played the Rays and were the visiting team, so they didn't even get to go in there. So
that's funny.
So yeah, that's emasculating. I think the funny thing is when you go in the elevator that takes you up to the press box, there is a giant picture of George Steinbrenner with the most "I'm in charge" look on his face. Now, granted, I grew up a Yankees fan, so I don't mind George Steinbrenner at all. But yeah, it's kind of funny. You're playing at George Steinbrenner Field, and there's pictures of him everywhere. But the layout was kind of unique. And for us in television, be it regional cable, there's a lot of challenges to get every game on there, apparently, just because it's not built for that. But our boys did a good job and got the thing on the air and met the challenges. And then the Cardinals went out and got a nice win where pretty much everyone hit. And the nice thing is Lars Nootbaar is healthy again. I talked about this during the game, but he's on a roll. Now he has 5 straight multi-hit games. We hadn't seen this from Newt before, but now he's healthy. According to Ollie Marmol, the difference with Newt is he's using the big part of the field as opposed to trying to pull everything, and he's seeing the benefits. Sonny Gray wasn't great, and after the game, he was interesting because he always is. When I asked him, the fact that you were able to hold the serve when you admittedly didn't have your best stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, well, this season, I don't know what my takeaway is. I'm just confused about the whole thing." So it was a win. Sonny didn't give the lead back up, which was good. The bullpen had a couple of scary moments, but the young guys pulled through, and it was a fun win on a very hot night at a spring training ballpark.
Yeah, it was. Somebody chimed in and goes, it looked like a minor league game on TV last night. Lighting was bad. Camera angles were off. I did hear like a lot of people talking in the background. Like the audio picked up people's conversations, I feel like. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, like some of it, there's just no controlling it because it's hard in the first game of a series and you're dealing with the crew. It isn't yours because you're always using whatever the home stadium has crew that works on visitors broadcast. So it's guys and women that, haven't worked with you before. So like the producers couldn't hear me when I did a pregame hit. It was difficulty rolling in video. They couldn't get my mic to work after like the second inning, and then they found it again in the fifth. And that's just what I saw. Stuff for the broadcast is even more complex, but everyone battled through. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And the lighting's different. So when you have 3 decks, right, the lights are different. And for this ballpark, it's not accustomed to having so many cameras. So they had to move some. So trust me, it wasn't easy, but the game was on the air, and I'm sure it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. No one's complaining, except for the people that complain about everything, which is okay. We like it. We invite it. You can complain about anything you want on this here show. We don't give a damn. Maddie and I, Maddie just showed up and we're wearing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
The exact same stand-up. Look at this.
Yeah.
And white shoe. Oh, my God. Hi.
Wait a second.
Hi.
Is that, no, wait. I thought that was a V-neck. We were going to get away with it. But I have
no.
Same shirt alert. That's just.
Whoa.
Same shirt alert.
Yeah. All black.
Same pants.
Black is my favorite color. I told you that.
Mine too.
Somebody chimed in and goes,
we look like one of those black and white cookies.
Somebody chimed in and goes, Cat, can you refer Sonny to your guy?
I had black friends.
Can you refer Sonny to your guy to have his sweat glands removed? He looks miserable out there.
Yeah, he doesn't love pitching in the heat, he says, because he can't grip the ball, which I think would be a common complaint. I, as you know, Cam, based on the fact that I was such a stunning baby, my parents knew I'd be in broadcasting because of my beautiful appearance.
Yes.
They had my sweat glands removed when I was an infant, so that I never sweat on camera. If you know,
It's an incredible. God,
that must be nice not sweating that much.
It's like being an X-Man.
Man,
nice
oh man.
sweat. Get out of here. It was hot, dude. It was hot.
Kat, I watched that game last night, and I, of course, knowing where they're, where the Rays are at this year, I sat and thought, I was like, is Jimmy going to have to go to an A's game too after this and do 2 minor league parks in 1 year? But then I realized the A's are coming here. So
okay.
Thank goodness. I just got him.
Which park's
riding
nicer?
around.
I bet you Steinbrenner one is.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's he?
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's different. There's so many different things about spring training ballpark, minor league ballpark, and even the worst major league ballpark. Like people complaining about the Trop. I kind of liked it. It always looked dingy in there anyway because the lighting wasn't great. And they got that. They say it's a plexiglass dome. To me, it seemed like it was canvas.
It looked like it looked like it was made out of t-shirt fabric.
Yes.
Like a carnival.
The shirt.
People mock that place too, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna do the game anyway. It's fine.
It just doesn't look the same whenever you're indoors, man. Just dud. I don't know.
Don't watch a lot of Rays. Know a few guys on the team as usual. They got a couple of talented young guys that are out there, but the kid Simpson is fast. I mean, that's like Vince Coleman fast out there.
You know what it looked like? It looked like he was playing on a kid's field because he gets around the bases so fast, and it doesn't even look like he's running at full speed. Like, honestly, from where I was sitting, it looked like the dimensions were wrong because he was able to get to first and second so quickly and so effortlessly and not look like he's even at top speed. He's fun to watch.
Yeah. Sonny, it did look miserable out there. The guy that really looked like he was going through it was Swanson. He looked like, oh my God, I'm ready to get out of here. Like it was just hot. It was miserable. Yeah, a little bit up and down, a couple of walks there, but got out the situation. But oh my God, I was looking like, oof, no, thank you.
Yeah, it was kind of a miserable. They start the games later there, so it's cooler. But of course, it doesn't really cool off at all.
Oh
no, it is what it is. Oof.
That humid nastiness, man. Big difference. What's up with your boy Jordan Walker, Matty?
What's the question?
Jordan Walker. What's
the
up?
question?
What's up with him?
I haven't
What's up with him?
I haven't talked
What's
to
up
him.
with him?
I haven't talked to him.
What's up with him?
I saw him at a wine bar about 3 weeks ago.
Did something happen out that wine bar?
3
About
weeks
when things
ago
happened.
What'd you do to him?
He's a grown man.
What'd you do?
He gets to have a evening.
Was it a
out if he
cigar
wants
bar?
to. No, not a cigar bar. Very nice black-owned residence
What
in
day was
Midtown.
this?
What day was it?
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
he's calculating it.
Was this August 9th or later?
No, it was before he hit the laser beam against the Cubs last Friday when I was
Okay, never
there.
mind then, because since the Cubs series is really when things have gone, or not since the Cubs series, since the second game of the Cubs series, he's batting 138.
Well, we've had bouts with this.
Yeah.
There have been bouts with this. Listen, Jordan Walker, how much more rope do you have for development with a guy like that? He's a kid still. He's one that's been up and down. He's had some injured things too. But when you're trying to put the team in place and you're trying to figure it out, that's one of the guys that is supposed to be built around. Was supposed to be one of the ones you're leaving room for that development. We talked about it yesterday, like saying, hey, you got to look at how Herrera's going to develop behind the plate, especially. Mason Wynn, his development is as important as anything else. But Jordan Walker's got to be right there on that list. But are you at a point now where you're starting to go into the offseason and you say, well, hey, maybe you got to fight for the spot? Like, what does that look like?
Well, to me, as you point out, he's still a kid, right? He's 23.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that concerns me, Matty, is he found the adjustment that worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
He changed his body position, right? Where it wasn't something that was real intrusive that he could do easily and comfortably, and he started to hit, right? It was a body position thing, and moving his hands a little. Next thing you know, he's crushing baseballs again. And he said he needed somewhere he didn't have to think about it when he was in the batter's box. So they made the correction, right? It started to work, and then boom, 1 for 25, and he kind of lost it. That's concerning to me, where you found the adjustment that work. And it hasn't been like, oh, he's got a 0 for 6, he's got 0 for 10. He's looked like a different guy, like he has lost something. That's concerning too. But I do think the background of this has to be he's 25. Now, I agree. He's got to start earning stuff.
He's 23.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's 23. So, happens to young players. What are you guys looking at? Is
somebody's banging on the door. I don't think she's going to shoot the place up.
No, I think
doesn't look very threatening by any stretch of the imagination. She just looks confused. We're trying to help her.
I was concerned, but that happens to young hitters. Again, I think there's room for concern. I think there's room to try to have competition to try to bring out the best. But he's a young guy, but yes, there are areas of concern.
Been going through the same thing. I mean, it's similar. It doesn't have, I think, the injury concern you've got, at least the repeat injury concern you've got. But Nolan Gorman, I mean, I think when you look at where the Cardinals are at in general, the difference in the last few years has been that the main guys that you were building around to look to say this young guy is going to step in and he's going to have a role at the plate, it just hasn't happened. Like it hasn't happened with either one of them. Nolan Gorman was the first one up who was supposed to be that guy, and he's, contact has been his issue. And now you've kind of had the same situation with Walker. I mean, it's hard to be a team that's built like the Cardinals are and always have been, where you can supplement it with an Arenado or a Contreras or guys like that, but you've got to be able to produce from within. They're not going to buy a whole 9 that's going to go out and be able to.
They're not going to buy a big bopper.
I mean, those are supposed to be the 2 that you're supposed to develop. I mean, so then you've got to go and you've got to figure out another way to do it. I mean, they did go. They bought 2 big boppers. Arenado and Goldschmidt were about as big as it got when they came over. But, I mean, that's where you got to just hope that with this follow-up crop, I would say Wynn and Walker on the same time table. Wynn's shown up a little bit early. When you look at Weatherholt, when you look at the guys that are coming up next, they've got to start to pan out. Or there's been no version I can ever remember in my life, and before that of the Cardinals, that ever got to the height that this franchise is supposed to be if it doesn't grow its own talent that shows up and delivers.
And think about this, right? If you're the Cardinals and you're kind of finding out about the guys that you want to find out about going into next year when Heim takes over and it's sort of a fresh start, and you still don't know what you have, right? It's supposed to be you figure out what you have, and then next year you let them run and maybe supplement them a little bit, try to be competitive while developing, and you still don't know about them. That's a problem.
Oh, it's a big problem. I think that when I look at the team right now, there's just still too many. There's guys that I think that can contribute, but I still think there's not enough guys that are in set places, if that makes sense. Like, what's Burleson going to be long term? Where's he going to be? Is that filling an issue in left? Is it right? Is that who ends up putting the squeeze on Walker, or does he end up being the guy that sits in that DH spot? Like, what does that look like? Or is that Herrera who ends up being the catcher long term? The only places right now I really feel good about is shortstop, and I feel good about some of the pieces in the rotation at least being able to make some contributions there. But there's just too many turning doors that are still there. Donovan will go somewhere, but is it second? Does he move to third? I mean, how do you end up utilizing him, or is he always just going to be a guy that goes where you've got a hole at? Like, I don't know, but that's part of the issue. You don't have enough things that you can set and forget, whether they've come through the system or otherwise.
How about this for offense? Just look at pure numbers, right? You have Herrera, who I think everyone would agree has proven he's a very good major league hitter.
Yeah.
I think the same holds true for Burley, no matter where he ends up playing, right?
Yeah.
Then you have Contreras, who, frankly, if he's your first baseman, you probably want a little more thunder out of that position, but obviously a very good hitter, right? And then you have Donovan. So those are the 4 guys that you kind of believe you can count on offensively. Each guy can be put in different positions and figure it out there. And then you have a guy like Newpar, who is now healthy and showing what he can be, maybe living up to some of the stuff that the Cardinals were hoping for him. So maybe put him in the mix. But you look at that and you go, is that enough?
What about Wynn?
Oh, absolutely. My bad. That was my bad. Absolutely Wynn, because I think he's scratching the surface offensively. I think Wynn is going to end up being 280, 20 to 25 homers. Bet he steals 25 bases and Gold Glove type shortstop. Yeah, I meant to put him on.
I mean, you take that all day, but I think when you look at the system and you look at what's coming, you hope one of the three catchers that they've got are going to be the ones that can step in and do that long time, especially with Crooks and Berthal on the way. But, you know, it's just hard to say. I think maybe the wild card in the whole thing is he's ankles broke now. So, I mean, you kind of know what you got there. But is Victor Scott the answer in the middle? Newbar to me.
What's Newbar to you?
He's having a great run, right? He's a second cousin, I feel like. And
you guys,
no,
okay,
no,
I was
we're
gonna
not.
say.
We're not. No. But is he a starting outfielder or not? Because availability is a huge ability, and that's been up and down, and it's been a lot of surges, and it's been down. Is he a guy that you say that's a starting outfielder that I build around and do that? Because there's just nobody right now in my mind in the outfield with Jordan Walker not proving, if he's an everyday guy or not yet. It's still a yet. That's been the biggest hole for the Cardinals for the longest time, is there's nothing dependable or consistently producing at a high level in the outfield.
If you were grading him, you'd probably give him an incomplete, right, Matty? Because he's had so many injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard. But at some point, I mean, what are we on, year 3 with Newt being a part of the starting picture out there? When do you say that, hey, the incomplete might be the grade? Like, this is just kind of what we're going to get with him. And if you're going to look to make an everyday upgrade or make a investment in the roster, that's a spot you can do it at.
Another guy who I'm intrigued by because he's so good at the plate is Herrera, who does want to catch. Now, you have prospects behind him. You have 2 catchers now that you kind of like. I don't know if they're the answer, but you do have guys with huge upsides in the minor league. If Herrera wants to catch, that kind of blocks some things too.
Yeah, but when you're running an organization, how much of it is you want to do it, but this is what we need you to do, so this is where I need you to lock in at? I mean, I get it. He's still young. There's still some things to develop there. But, Cam, when you look at it, I mean, how often is it as a player, this is what you want for you? But listen, this is what
baseball is something.
This is what you got to do, period. Baseball is. It's fantastic.
You only have so much runway, man. Like, you got to either show it or not. And they're going to move on from you. It's that simple. You got to stay healthy, man. It is what it is.
So, Kat, you think in the spring, is it go back to Herrera at catcher and see what's there? Let him get a winner to get himself together, get as healthy as he can be, and see what's there at least?
Well, I know he got new outfielder gloves. I would say, hey, make sure those are broken in and bring them to spring training, because there's still going to be a ton of questions you thought would have answers this year. That's what it's for. And I think that's the interesting thing about this Cardinals team, is that the runway didn't develop, and there's still some unanswered questions. And that's what Chaim Bloom is going to have to sift through.
What the hell is their rotation going to be next year? They won't spend.
No, let's assume they don't spend. It looks a lot like it does right now. I mean, that's probably what it looks like. I mean, maybe you go and you get some kind of veteran presence in there, but I mean, it's hard to predict Cardinal pitching because, again, that's the most beat up part of the developmental system. You can't even, in your auditioning year, if you want to call what these last couple of months look like, you don't even have guys you can bring up because the main ones that you're looking at, for the most part, have all had issues.
And when you go to spring training, they always say, no, we have pitching depth. You don't, because this season, the biggest surprise about this season is that their starters didn't get hurt, because usually you lose 2 or 3 before the All-Star break, and they didn't. So if you're going in with a slim rotation, again, based on injuries of guys who you can replenish them with, I don't know what the rotation is going to be.
I think it's funny that Herrera still thinks he can catch. We will probably never see him suited up again.
I'm not so sure about that. I think they might let him try, at least to prove his case, because he didn't look great behind the plate, but he also has a problem, a physical ailment in his shoulder that prevents him from getting into like the pop position. Look, that's above my pay grade, but he's having to throw from the side a little bit more. When he was behind the plate, he's fine from the outfield, but to get the quick pop time, you have to throw in a certain position, and an injury prevented. He thinks that there's a chance that once he gets that taken care of, he'll be much better behind the plate. That's his version.
There's a position for guys with issues like that. And the whole National League's got it now. So if you come to camp with any gloves, make it be batting gloves, and we'll figure it out from there.
But the problem is, though, you have other guys who you could screen to be DHs too, right? There's always redundancy.
Yeah. They've got at least 3 DHs I can count right now looking at the everyday lineup.
Oh, here's one for you guys. Black is not a color. It's a shade.
Well, it's a people.
That's racist.
It's a people.
That's racist. I didn't like that.
First of all.
I didn't like that.
Guess who texted that
Yeah. Guess who texted that in, Rock? Your favorite person.
You could.
Your favorite person.
You could hit me with a club, read me that text, and I'd still be able to suss out who read that one.
He invited you to his pool party. Come on now.
There's a specific brand of text that I can just.
Now, it is an above ground pool, which I don't swim in, just so everybody knows.
I don't swim in any kind.
Yeah, I know.
Underground.
It's a shame.
Swimming hole.
Oh, man.
Ocean.
Creeks.
Yeah.
No, creeks.
Probably don't swim in those anyway, though. Even if you could be Michael Phelps, you don't need to be in those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, not this radioactive stuff going around.
When black's used as a pigment, it absolutely is a color. When it's just out there in the world, it's the absence of light. They're not, and so
there you go. Let him know.
You want to get really pedantic?
Yes.
I'll fight that battle.
There it is.
Can I also say this too?
Yes, Jimmy.
That, when companies are financially healthy, they're in the black.
Hey! There it is. How dare you, Hockey Bob? Now you're Baseball Bob again. Take that and like it.
Nations too.
Oh man!
To answer that question about the rotation, I take a look at this. I think some of it comes down to is Sonny still at the top?
Gray, Palante, Libby, McGreevy, Leahy.
I mean, is Palante back in it next year? I don't know. I mean, so basically, you're not really changing much about it. You're moving Miles out, and either you're bringing in another veteran. I don't think it's a $30 million guy. Are you bringing in another veteran, or are you going to leave that spot for a young guy to come up? I don't know.
Or you tap into serving it up, and you bring back Lance Lynn or Kyle Gibson.
Oh, there's always a chance. Or Joe McGrain. What's he doing?
Let's
singing somewhere, I think.
Can we see if he's on YouTube? Could you see his face?
Joe McGrain?
Yeah.
Oh, good looking guy.
Great looking guy.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Is it possible to see Jimmy's face?
He's not. I could get him onto the YouTube if you want.
It's all good.
I didn't send him the invite. I could though.
Oh well, no, it's all good. I like to look at him.
If you
what's the reason for that, Rob?
Cam, if you want to get him on the screen, I can get him on the screen.
Oh, okay.
It's very easy. I'm just saying, if you want to get him on the screen, we'll get him on the screen. Jim,
is that cool with you, Jim, or no?
Jim, check your email in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, we'll go to break anyway and regroup, and then we'll fix that.
No,
if that's cool with you,
and we'll
Jimmy.
come back with Jim's disembodied head on the screen.
Everybody's looking at. Everybody's always looks in the background.
Something, Rock. Isn't that why we didn't do it from the start?
Oh.
Well, the thing is we can have your face up there, but it's your lips aren't going to lock in 100% with the words you say.
Can we
be
put
hilarious
his,
looking?
Can we put his face from the broadcast?
It's all good.
Put his face from the
put
broadcast.
I can put a picture up
that
there.
would
Yes.
be even better.
I'll put a picture of Jimmy the Cat Hayes up there. Yes, Jim, if you have one you want me to use,
he's
you can
got
send
them.
it to me.
He's got some good ones.
But beyond that, I'm going to need you to let me pick up my discretion.
Oh, what about Doyle making the rotation
next year?
Next year,
where's he pitching at now? Or is he just coming straight in? Like
I believe he's been assigned to.
Where's he at?
High A.
All right, let's see how that goes first.
Oh no, maybe it was Double A. I'm sorry.
Let's see how that goes first before we run that far up the wire.
Yeah, he's got to perform down there a little bit. Let's see here. Oh man. In the Cardinals talk have moved to natural disasters or current events in politics so Cam can chime in.
Well,
I am pathetic, aren't I?
That's
I'm
what
pathetic.
we're doing. I thought the Cardinals were a natural disaster this year. I thought everybody was getting in the
Whoa,
mix.
Matty.
When you read the text line, that's what it is.
Hi-oh.
Whoa, Matty.
Well done,
Son of a gun.
Well, I was a right
Son of a gun.
I was a right shoulder yesterday, so I needed to mix it up.
You did a little bit, weren't you? Good for you. It's always nice to be able to go.
My dollar at the ballpark. I don't care. Whatever. It's fine.
I'll go watch him play.
Yeah, why not?
Leahy's going to be another Palante. They are so giddy to get him in the rotation. Daddy Padre.
That's a good call.
Should have got a ring, Daddy Padre. Should have got a ring.
That's not a bad call. I mean, he's got the stuff to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody comes out that pen and gets to make a run for it. It's going to be like 9 guys trying to get in the rotation next.
Jordan Long Swing Walker.
That's a hell of a nickname. I wish that was my nickname. I wish I walked.
But I think he's chirping him.
No, he's chirping.
I think he's chirping him.
He's chirping him. But I wish somebody called me
long swing,
long
baby.
swing.
Matty long swing.
I might get that across the back of a jersey and walk around with it.
Matty long swing. Oh, that's funny.
I saw.
No, you're not allowed to do that in the back of a jersey, right, Rock? Because the old women, according to Rock, didn't like it. They voted it down.
I saw somebody at the ballpark the other day with a Jeff Suppan T-shirt jersey.
Oh yeah.
I was like, we're really digging in the crates now. Really down deep.
What other jerseys have you seen that you're like,
whoa?
whoa?
I saw a Frank DiPino jersey at the ballpark one time. There you go, Cat. There's one.
I saw a Colby Rasmus jersey.
Oh yeah,
that's-
he's
that's-
still. I've
that's
seen
brave.
a couple of those still.
That's brave.
It's always a girl wearing it. It's always. I feel like
It's like when people wear TJ Oshie jerseys.
yeah,
It's always a girl.
That's still a thing.
Hey, is that a real one?
That's still a thing. The women liked him.
She's
no
40,
no doubt about
if
it.
she's 44 with a TJ Oshie jersey,
Yeah.
is it a real one? Did she
Oh,
actually get it
man.
from the rink?
They're still around, and it's always a female.
Or from his closet.
Yeah, well.
Oh man,
Now we're getting too close to home.
I'm just saying.
Cam's right here.
It wasn't like you think when it came to that. Actually,
Oh.
it really wasn't. They were there.
Yeah.
I think he was probably passed out before anything happened.
Those Blues were this version of the Cardinals were those Blues teams.
Yeah, are they partying that hard?
I doubt
Are these
it.
guys partying like
There's
we did?
nowhere
I
to
don't
party.
think so.
There's nowhere to party in St. Louis.
I don't
like
think
it
you
was
could.
then.
I don't think you could party like that anymore, man.
No, I don't
It's
think
just
it's
not-
allowed. There's too many
it's-
phones.
That's
and all
just a little
that now.
different. Little different now. When is a dog hater going to call in next week? The dog hater, Jimmy. Oh man, see,
no.
When Jimmy chirps you like that, it sticks. It'll stick. Although,
Yeah, play the drop. Rock, play that drop that I like.
Let me find it. Sorry. This one.
I had black friends.
Oh my God, are you not friends with him anymore? Son of a gun.
Who, Chuck?
Yeah,
That's my guy.
Whoa. Well, you said you had.
Now I feel like I'm going to say something racial.
That's why you're not friends.
That's one of my tallest friends.
He can't do that. He's got to write it down.
Tallest friend. Come on.
Is he really?
I love Chuck.
Is he your tallest friend?
No, he's not my tallest friend. He's
I was
one of
gonna
my
say.
tallest friends. I got a couple of friends at 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, I got some tall guys.
Jealous of that.
I know it's controversial that I value humans more than dogs.
Oh, can't do that.
That one, Jimmy?
No, it was actually the one about the guy ripping Schaefer. I like that.
Oh, are we still doing that, Jimmy?
Cam told me. Cam,
Oh,
okay.
so
We're getting
No, running
Cam,
into rotation.
Cam, we're getting a lot of chats today.
If you stop listening to our show, go listen to Brendan Schaefer. There's something terribly wrong
I
with
don't
you.
know on the kind of how we stand for how we're going to do this show, Cam. If we can ignore the chats.
You're right.
We
can't
tell
ignore the
we
people,
tell
dude.
the chat that
You're
they
right.
get to run things.
You're right. You are right.
The chat wins
line.
out, and also one of the people talking about the chat also has a really fun name that I have. We have a new listener who has added their name onto the YouTube specifically for this show as Rock's appointment scheduler asks #Radio Wars update please.
Oh yeah, what is the update, Jimmy?
The other guy said he wasn't fired from TMA, so look, he may be I don't know, but that's fine.
If you stop listening to our show, go listen to Brendan Schaefer. There's something terribly wrong with you.
I'm ready to move on because I have other things. Like I'm not filling my day with that. But I was called out.
Yeah,
okay?
you were.
I didn't start it. I was called out because when we were doing Hot Take Central,
We were talking about Charlie. I'm not even sure he's doing radio anymore.
Jim and Iggy, or it's got to be Cam and Iggy. No one said that. So we did our show as Hot Take Central 2.0 with Maddie and Brendan Schaefer as the guys that fill in.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved on. That was it. There was no malice. And I was called out. So I defended myself. I'm not victimizing anyone here. I defended myself, but I'm ready to move on. The guy wasn't fired from TMA, and I was. So we leave it at that.
God. Oh man. Yeah, I saw that online. Just they took the chat with Iggy and Jimmy and they posted. It's just funny. I laugh.
He took a shot at this whole show, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The whole show.
I figured
that means you too, Cam. I know you're the nice guy.
Until I'm not, you know what I mean? You don't much.
On Friday, Iggy did a
Oh, God.
There's a 45-second clip that just says Iggy talks about us full.
Oh no.
I don't think I should play it.
I have a math question for Kat. If Iggy got fired for budget cuts, but Martin makes more than Iggy, where is the budget cut? 314.
I don't look. I wasn't part of it. I just know what I saw. Iggy, who's a truthful guy, he said he wasn't fired. So
hashtag
he's still
girl
there.
math.
Can't we just laugh at everything? Just
Yeah,
laugh at everything.
Listen, we all get along with the TMA guys. We like those guys. We're all good. I don't know where the drama came in.
I don't know.
I can't be in the same room with anybody. So
I hate everybody. I hate everybody.
We're not kayfabing this thing. I thought
hate
we were
people.
really doing it.
I don't want to be around people. I want to be around my puppies, and that's it. Ellie and Kate, my lovely wife.
Good job.
I know. I got it. Smart. My lovely wife. We'll be barbecuing all weekend, baby.
And I will tell you this, Rock. I think you're right, because if it's on our chat, you can't ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing happened, and the chat wanted to get an update, and unfortunately, there had been an update, and so we had to go to it.
And the truth is, you have to like embrace this kind of stuff. If that's if we're a transparent show and you pretend like there's nothing, it's bad.
Jimmy, I went to Brown and Crouppen yesterday. For the three lawyers eating sandwiches. That place,
just real quick, but I get it.
That place is unbelievable. You should see Ed Herman's office. Oh my God. All the little trinkets he has.
Does he have a life-size stegosaurus in there?
He has a life-size Al Capone sitting in front of his desk.
Is
a
it?
Life-size Al Capone. And you're like, every time you look at it, you're like, is that a real person? It's really interesting, man. He's got all kinds of stuff in that office. Just looking around, you could just daze for hours. It's really cool. We had a good time, man. That place is fantastic right there at the Hill. Awesome. Brown and Crouppen, check that out. If you guys have you want to just chat with them, you're more than welcome to call them up and pick their brain, man. They're very smart guys, and they'll help you out. They will help you out. Okay, get them in to the chat line, 314-590-3770. Almost lost it there. I almost lost it, but I picked up, and I'm okay. I picked it back up, and I'm okay. We're live on YouTube, too, by the way. Go to Lou Info and click it and subscribe and like and comment. I'll wave into you right now. We love all you guys out there. Ask us anything. We'll answer anything. We're an open book, Matt Rocchio, an open book. Don't go anywhere. Kind of. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new. Are you online?
Oh, hey. Oh, so you're new here.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, then maybe you should check out our website.
You're insane.
Well, you download songs illegally from the internet.
LouInfo.com. LouInfo.com. The Lou Information Station. 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Our origin story begins.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Experience your own all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, found at the crossroads of luxury and cutting-edge performance. Now at Audi Kirkwood, drive one home with 0.99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, style, all in one extraordinary SUV. And with the $7,500 EV tax credit going away, get yours now while you can still save big. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop online at audikirkwood.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. The St. Charles City Council is holding a special session today to consider banning data center construction for a year. Members of the public are allowed and can provide comments. The developers of a controversial data center pulled their offer this week. The city of St. Louis is launching a new effort to help connect local landlords with tenants. They're building a database to help residents still in need of housing after the May 16th tornado. The inventory will be shared with tornado recovery partners, including the United Way, American Red Cross, St. Louis Metro Housing Collective, St. Patrick's Center, and the Salvation Army. After 25 years as a Belleville firefighter, Chief Stephanie Mills has officially retired. She made history by becoming the town's first female fire chief. Mills spent more than 2 decades as a firefighter, including the last 18 years in Belleville. The Belleville Fire Department is looking for new firefighters to add to their staff, and there's more at belleville.net. And the Cardinals are on the road today at Tampa Bay, 6:35. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Pretty warm today and tomorrow. We have cooler weather on the way by Sunday and Monday. No rain in the forecast, though. Mid-80s and sunny for today. Overnight, clear, upper 60s. We're in the upper 80s with a mix of sunshine and clouds on Saturday. A few clouds on Saturday night. Will stay right around 80 for the afternoon high on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Hey everyone, Cam Jansen here to tell you about the experts at Fast Signs in Earth City. Fast Signs can handle any and all of your business visibility needs, from traditional signs and graphics to digital to core graphics and anything in between. Fast Signs in Earth City has you covered. The station uses them, the Blues use them, and you will love the work they do. Call 314-344-4400 for your custom signage needs today. That's Fast Signs in Earth City, 314-344-4400.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network bringing St. Louis City fans and ice cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
A legendary weekend is coming to the Lou. Don't miss the Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions, September 4th through 7th at Norwood Hills Country Club. Watch PGA Tour champions compete and enjoy a live performance by music sensation OAR at Friday's community concert presented by CarShield. Tickets start at just $20. Kids, military, veterans, and first responders get in free. Get your tickets today at StiefelCharityClassic.com.
Hot Take Central 2.0.
Now, as you sports fans know,
it's really getting out of hand, man. It's going way out of control.
With Cam Jansen.
I'm going to lead you down the path that rocks.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
You're a legend in the city, moving by day instead of night.
Weekday mornings from 8 to 10.
Hell yeah.
Only on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
This whole situation is getting out of control.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:45, 8:46, my bad. On a Friday, a beautiful Friday. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. This is the Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. Check out our YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Lou Info, and then like and subscribe and chat away all you want. Oh, ask us anything. Open book, just like Rock said, we're an open book. Ask us anything. I don't give a damn, but let me tell you about something real quick. Ready to electrify your drive? Audi Kirkwood invites you to experience the all-new 2025 Audi Q6 e-tron. The future of luxury EVs is here. For a limited time, take advantage of the 0.99% APR financing for 72 months on the Q6 e-tron. That's high performance with smart financing. Plus, explore great selection of your Audi favorites, including the all-new 2025 Audi Q5, redesigned and ready to impress. And don't miss out up to $7,500 in federal tax credit, available on select EVs and plug-in hybrids. But hurry! This credit expires September 30th. Now's the time to plug in and save. Go see my buddy Neil, who will be in here in the 9 o'clock hour, and the entire crew at the Audi Kirkwood in Manchester Road, or shop their whole inventory online at AudiKirkwood.com. Audi Kirkwood, accept the exceptional, baby. Let's go. Damn good cars.
Love that.
Damn good cars, man. Woo! Woo-wee! Oh, man, oh, man, oh,
Rock,
man.
I could see you. Rock, it looks like you're doing a little creating over there. I could see over your shoulder.
Yeah, you can't see over my shoulder.
What's he looking at? Jimmy, what's he doing?
If we wanted to do trivia here, I was just getting it ready.
Okay.
That's all I was doing, Jimmy.
Why, do you want to do it? Do we have time?
No, I sent him a picture of Frank Stallone to put up on the screen instead of me.
You can see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you can see what's going on.
You
back
can see
there.
him doing stuff back here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got like 3 different computers going on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's a perfect weekend for grilling. College football doesn't get much better, although there's no college football going on this weekend.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
Next weekend, though, baby.
I know
it's
about
coming,
that.
It's coming fast. Texas versus Ohio State off the bat.
Yeah,
Let's
baby.
go.
Oh, there's a couple of
Archie.
weeks. There's a couple of weeks this
Archie.
season that are just going to be crazy.
Archie
Crazy.
How good is that kid going to be?
I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see because I think they used him last year kind of as a little bit more of a change of pace. But, I mean, he can throw that thing around. There it is.
Look, that's a damn good picture, Jimmy.
There it is.
Damn good picture, Jimmy. Whoa.
I wanted a bad one. To be honest, there's a picture of me with a black eye when my kid hit me in the face with a fastball.
Oh, that's
but I was
right.
like, yeah, I don't know if I want that out there.
No, I thought you tweeted that when that happened. I remember you coming in the studio. I go, oh, my God. That could have broke your orbital bone, Jimmy.
Wait a minute, Cam. You lied to me.
You had the Ireland game.
You lied to me.
What did I do? What? Why?
The Ireland game.
We got Iowa State and Kansas State this weekend.
Son of a gun.
It's not really much to get excited for.
It's time.
It's something.
It's a game.
time.
A game's being played.
We're back
in Ireland. It's Kansas State versus Iowa State. I saw a couple pictures of bars that had Kansas flags instead of Kansas State flags.
No, thank you. But
really?
Yeah, because they probably just Googled Kansas
aren't they
State.
supposed to just send Notre Dame over there for this game? What are they doing?
You thought so.
Aren't they supposed to be there?
Why aren't they there?
I don't know.
Come
Didn't
on,
they play
Connor.
like Georgia Tech in this thing like last year before last or something? Listen, we've got
What do we
Kansas, Fresno State. We've got Western Kentucky versus Sam Houston. I mean, good Lord, it doesn't get any better than that. And you got Stanford versus at Hawaii. That's a way to start the year.
How's Hawaii doing this year? How are they going to be?
They're going to probably be terrible, but they're going to have a good time.
Would that be a cool
I imagine
school to
they'll
go
throw the
to?
ball.
Yeah, they're gonna throw
How's that
70 times
How's that
again.
travel?
I mean, I'm taking an official visit to Hawaii.
How is that travel if you play for Hawaii?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Man, who cares?
I don't care. Whatever.
I don't know.
I know what I'm getting to when I get there.
Man, that'd be a cool school.
Iowa State versus Kansas State. Kansas State favored by 3 with an over-under of 51.5. Ooh.
Do you guys, as Missouri, as true sons, have to hate Kansas? Honestly,
Yeah, good
Everything
question, Jim.
Kansas?
I'm glad that you asked that question, and I absolutely am required by blood oath to hate Kansas for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Kansas State, I don't so much care about. Kansas, yeah, no, I'm not here for them at all. I'll be in Columbia.
Have you ever been to the
on
Kansas
6th.
State campus?
Kansas State campus? Yeah, I took a visit there when I was coming out of high school. You know,
It's in the middle of nowhere.
It's nothing.
Oh, it's bad.
It's nothing. There's nothing out there. Not 10.
Nothing.
And it's all. And this isn't a shot, but because I love the rural communities, but isn't that all like farmers and stuff around there? It's weird.
You drive
that it's
like
in the-
40 minutes of absolutely nothing, and
Where would
you
it be
finally
compared
come up
to
out.
here, like through St. Louis, compared to Kansas City?
From I don't know, probably like going to Wentzville.
Oh, okay.
Or so maybe
No,
I don't
it's-
know.
it's-
Is it
come
further
on,
than that? No, that's Manhattan. I'm backwards. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's Lawrence. Lawrence is like 45 minutes from Kansas City. No, Manhattan's out there. It's like an hour and a half,
Okay,
2
yeah.
hours, I think. Yeah.
Like from here to Columbia.
Look at Cat when he talks to you.
Sorry
we
about
put this
that, Cat.
picture
Look
up
at you.
here. Now
God
you're not
dang.
looking at him.
God dang.
Make eye contact.
Man, oh, man. Yeah, Iowa State versus Kansas State tomorrow, 11 a.m. on ESPN. 2 top 25 teams. My bad, Danny boy. Now I'm excited.
Can't wait for that. Now I got to clear
lots
some
of college
Now I
football.
got to clear my schedule out.
What do you got going?
Well,
Things.
Maybe. I was thinking, I've been on the fence today about if I'm going to have a big Friday or not. Like if I'm going to go around town and have a little fun.
You're going to go to a cigar bar?
No. I did that last night. But I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna bounce around and have a little fun. I had a buddy yesterday. It's his birthday. And he's supposed to have a whole thing, and we got a call on the way there. Like, call it off. He's drunk at Bricktops. It was like, don't go out there.
Was Tuna there?
No, Tuna wasn't there. It disappointed me a little bit. I wanted to see him there while we were there.
He's got Kara Spencer on today.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's all right. What are they going to talk about?
I don't know.
I can't imagine.
What do you think they're
I
going to
can't
ask him?
imagine what Tuna.
What would you ask?
Here's the thing. Into the text line right now.
Yeah.
855-282-8255. Text into the show what you want Tuna to ask Kara Spencer.
590-3770.
I'd like to see if she thinks we should bring up Weatherholt, honestly.
Good point.
That's a good one.
These are things I want for civic development.
What would you ask her, Jimmy?
If she would endorse me in my run for lieutenant governor.
There it is. Thinking forward,
What
baby.
about you running for mayor, Matty?
Me running for mayor of St. Louis?
What do you think?
I think the internet would
What do you
probably
think?
prevent that from happening.
What are they going to dig up on you?
They can find my Twitter feed a lot.
It's gone. Because they would dig up
Stick
everything.
with my campaign because we're going to have fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Stick
more
with my
fun with that. I'm gonna have more fun with that. I'm fine there. I'm fine. I'm available though.
What would you ask her, Rock?
That's a good question. Just probably what you gonna do about crime?
That's number one, isn't it?
What are you gonna do about how are you
do
gonna
about it?
entice businesses to come here? Things like that.
Yeah.
That's no
question.
fun. That's no fun.
Oh, sorry.
Where do you get Oliver divorce? You gonna crack
I
one
need to think of a better one.
Where do you get your haircut? It's always right on point. I like a consistent haircut.
Karis?
Yeah. It's going to show up the way it's supposed to show up. I like that.
All right, I got two questions.
What do you
for
got?
Number one, how many times do you wear jeans between washings?
Nice.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
one.
Yep.
Ongoing. And also, if you were going to get yourself a delicious salad, would you leave your dog in the car?
Oh,
No.
son of a gun.
Okay.
Would you get a dog not for love and happiness, but just to clean up the floor after your kids? You know, like a vacuum dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's controversial that I value humans more than dogs.
Yeah, good for Tuna though, man.
I'll keep putting things together for that. I've got questions. I got things I need to know.
What do we got? I want Tuna to ask. I want Tuna to ask: Is Bentleys are allowed to park in handicapped spots?
That's a good one.
That's a damn good one.
This dog not only provided love, but it provided tremendous value.
What was that dog? What was that dog's war?
I mean, value. Like he's a player, like a baseball player.
If that dog had a war, where would he hit in the Cardinals
great.
lineup right now?
I want to know if Kat thinks it's weird that Raymond James Stadium is right across the street from George Steinbrenner Stadium. I mean, literally, you can throw a rock and hit center of the street and hit the other one of those stadiums. Just asking.
Well, you couldn't throw Matt Rocchio that far, but it is very close. I don't know how it's weird, but it is right there. Like as soon as you see it, make a left, you're at Steinbrenner Field. It is right there.
Oh, my goodness. College football tomorrow, baby. Wow. Need to log into my account. Manhattan was 2 hours from the KC airport.
Yeah. It's 2 hours. It feels like 5, though. Like you're just out there.
I've never been to KC, man.
Never been to Kansas City?
Never been to Kansas City.
Kansas City's all right time.
What?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're not missing much.
Am I not missing much?
Nah, you're fine.
I heard good things about it, and I hear
I've
I know
had
I'm
a
missing
blast
much.
there for years.
What's
I like Kansas.
Yeah.
I like Kansas City. I lived in Overland Park when I was there, and it was a nice quality of life.
It's
and
well laid
Kansas
out.
City seemed, but the problem is Kansas City hates on St. Louis. St. Louis kind of ignores Kansas City. But in St. Louis, they do have an inferiority complex about St. Louis. They do.
Yeah, they feel.
Do they look down upon us?
No, they can't do that because they're not above us. But they do feel a way about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they feel a
How's their
way about it.
Not great.
Crime's not great.
I don't know. How's crime in America?
I guess
where's
depends
this
on where you're
mystical
at.
Shangri-La that's phenomenally safe?
Salt Lake City?
Apparently it's Washington, D.C. But
now it is.
But yeah, I guess. We'll see.
I mean, no murders in the last 7 days. That's a good thing. Salt Lake City probably has their crime's probably not that bad, I would say. Could be wrong. I don't know.
Like violent crime or like meth?
They're starting to. Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, let's
Actual
define crime.
Actual crime or something gets reported.
Yeah.
Or
I can
marrying in your family.
There it is.
Come on, Jimmy.
Yes.
Come on, Jimmy.
There we go.
Brigham Young's not a hero.
There you go.
Oh man. Have you guys been there?
Cup of coffee a day. You can have quality, affordable health insurance. Call the health insurance hotline for a free quote.
800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. That's 800-373-8414. All aboard!
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation. Travel by train. Yes, consider traveling around the United States on Amtrak. Traveling by train is a lot less of a headache than taking a plane, and you'd be surprised how many places you can go on an Amtrak. And there's no passports or IDs needed. Find out how to get where you're going as soon as tomorrow by train. Call the Amtrak Travel Hotline right now. We'll book your trip and email your tickets within minutes. Skip the drive to the airport and skip the lines. Call right now to book your Amtrak reservations. We service most of the United States.
All aboard!
Do something new. Travel by Amtrak today.
800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. That's 800-428-9517.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios, this is the Lou Information Station, KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
USA Radio News, I'm John Summers. President Trump's former national security advisor John Bolton's home was raided by the FBI this morning. Officials aren't saying exactly why at this point, but there's some reporting agents may have been on the hunt for classified documents. Bolton is a frequent Trump critic and was previously accused of leaking classified material. President Trump's hefty penalty in his New York civil fraud case was tossed by an appeals court. Here's Kristen Marks.
The case accused Trump of lying on financial statements to lenders. He had been ordered to pay $355 million in penalties, which had grown to more than $500 million with interest. The appeals court said the penalty is an excessive fine that violates the 8th Amendment of the United States Constitution. The White House said it's another failed skirmish in the discredited lawfare campaign against Trump. The lawsuit was filed against the president, the Trump Organization, and others, including Trump's sons, Donald Jr. and Eric Trump, by New York AG Letitia James, who can appeal Thursday's ruling.
President Trump threatened to revoke California school funding over transgender athlete policies. In a Truth Social post Thursday, the president said any school district not following federal policies will lose funding. California Democrats are moving ahead with their own redistricting efforts. Governor Gavin Newsom signed the measure Thursday, which calls for a special election aiming to redraw state maps that would most likely give Democrats 5 additional House seats. A new survey says illegal immigration hit a record high in 2023.
The Pew Research Center found that 14 million immigrants came into the U.S. after the COVID-19 pandemic and Biden policy changes. The surge of immigrants came from 2021 to 2023 during the pandemic fallout that especially impacted poorer countries. I'm Brian Shook.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say: "We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222. 222-2222.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get: a full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel, a delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here, and when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right, free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Hey, listen to me. I'm one of the credit cards in your wallet. I'm about to explode and pop like a balloon. You're using me and my brothers way too much. Your credit cards aren't the only ones annoyed. It's your paycheck that doesn't have enough to pay everything. Save your credit cards, your paycheck, and yourself a lot of PAIN. Pain. Call the debt helpline now, not tomorrow, right now. Our experts will show you how you can cut your interest rates and your payments on your credit cards in half. Credit card companies have special assistance programs designed to help you. Make this 100% free call right now and learn how you could get out of credit card debt. Here's the number:
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569. Paid for by Zero Debt.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go. 9:05 on a beautiful Friday. Hot Take Central 2.0, Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're live on YouTube, by the way. It's going to pop up here in 2 seconds. I'm going to wave to you. What's up, everybody? Let's go. Go to YouTube. Go to Lou Info on YouTube and like and subscribe. And comment all you want, and I'll read everything. I don't give a damn. Ask us questions. We're an open book, just like Rock said about 20 minutes ago. That's what we are. That's what we're going to do. Cam Jansen, Matty Wartner, Matthew Rocchio, and Neil Westfall from Audi Exchange in Kirkwood is here. What's going on, Neil, baby? What's going on? Crushing those First Form drinks right there. They'll get you going.
You got it. You know, only a couple 3 a day. I'm sure the boys out there in Fenton will love that.
Let me look at you real quick. God damn. There you go. You look jacked. What's going on? You working out too much? You like Ollie.
You don't even have to wear black like me and him to look jacked too. Look at that.
I wear black because I'm getting fat. And it's my color.
You wear black because of your soul.
Listen,
That's right.
well, I'm a little dead inside too. I've been doing this a long time.
You've been doing it a long time.
But I'm trying to find my way back, helping out in the community as much as I can. But, I'm getting close to 50. And so you just got to work a little bit harder. You got to eat better. You got to work harder. You got to, do the right things.
Is that how that goes?
How does that say that one more time? Let me write it down.
Yeah,
Maddie, write it down and send it to me.
All right, I got it.
Hey, and I'm not telling that a little TRT don't help either. I mean, it's all of the above.
I got off of that.
Yeah.
I got off of it. I just kind of, it just was a pain in the ass for me to go in there and stuff. And I just wanted to regroup a little bit.
Yep.
But how do you eat healthy when you're working all damn day?
So I'm somebody who.
Here, pull that mic up a little closer.
Yeah, I'm able to fast. I'm one of those guys who can fast. Even if I try to work out in the morning or at night, I can fast, and I'll eat one meal a day primarily, and I try to eat it within a window so that it's not too late, because I'll get a little acid reflux if I eat too early. Then I'm too hungry at night, and so I'm breaking the rules, right?
Yeah.
So you hear them, and it's tough on a 12-hour day. It's tough.
Yeah, and you get kind of pissy a little bit too. You're crushing.
Yep.
You're crushing nose.
Yep.
And your stomach's like, hey, I'm here, but you get used to it.
You totally get used to it. In the end, you get used to it. You get used to what you put it through, and just as hard as it is on those long days, you got to be a little disciplined too. I mean, the discipline comes in, and I want to be around for the kids and the wife, and like a lot of great things left to do. And I'm trying to just be a little bit better shape than the normal 48, 50-year-old guy.
What about on the weekends, though? Like this weekend, it's going to be 80 degrees. Like I'm getting that damn grill out. I'm going to overeat like no other. Do you do that in the weekends and then suck it up on Monday through Friday?
So I don't drink anymore, really.
Good for you. Well,
it helps.
God,
but then I'm working Saturdays, so it's a normal day.
That's right.
So really Sunday's the day. I'll get up early on Sundays, get some work in, hit the lawn, grill. But you know what? Not a lot of buns in the house.
Yeah. Okay.
Our wives are both tiny little things.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
I know.
Right? Like they don't mess around.
I feel bad for Kate because I just we do eat really, really healthy, but we also go out to eat all the damn time. Yep. And I'm drinking beer a lot, and then she wants to have a beer, so I kind of put her in bad situations. You know what I mean? Like you walk through the house, there's stuff everywhere, like bad stuff. Yep. So she's around it all damn day. I should be more disciplined to help her out.
Well, it kind of works that way. My wife's on me about it because she actually wants me around, which is a nice feeling, right?
Yeah,
they want you around a little bit, right?
Damn good feeling.
So she's on me a lot about that. I slip up. Everybody does. If I'm getting home at 11 o'clock at night after events and work and all that other stuff, I probably eat stuff I shouldn't eat.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
I mean, when you've got a little bitty wife and walk around and you got all the stuff in the house, they're like, well, she's clearly not eating this. You hog. So it's got to be you that's doing it. And I'm like, okay, fine. It's me.
Of course it is.
Yep. 100%.
250 pounds, man. I'm a monster right now.
Hey, man, the big boys have it way tougher. I mean, big boys who've got to take care of all that body. I mean, I'm a little guy, man. 20 pounds on me looks terrible. 20 pounds, you can hide 20 pounds on a big boy.
Yeah, put 20 pounds in my shoulder and then put a black t-shirt on top of it.
But 20 more, but 20 more, then I'm going to go to triple XL. I don't want to get there.
No.
I'm double X.
Are you double X?
Yeah.
I'm single X still.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm double, baby.
Oh, man.
I'm double trouble.
Is it because the burgers are too?
It's beer.
Oh, okay.
It's beer.
That's fine.
I'm going to lie to we're honest on this show. It's an open book.
What'd you drink?
Beer.
What'd you drink yesterday?
What?
Well,
beer.
Okay. I had half
I
had half a bottle of Cab yesterday.
Yeah, I drink wine too.
Yeah.
It's
all good.
I'm not a liquor guy. Yep. I can't. I did it the other day.
I'm a
celebrating our neighbor's pool, and he had a little whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And that effed me up for 2 days. I thought I was an animal in everything. I drank that whiskey. I was literally messed up for 2 days. I came in here Monday. He's like, you okay? It affected me for 2 days. Never going to happen again. I'm going to be disciplined, Cam, is what I'm going to be. No more whiskey. You hear that, Kate? You got that? I know she's watching right now. Say, will you wave to the camera right there? She's looking at you.
Kate, I don't believe him.
So what's going on next door, man?
It's a busy season right now for us. Things are going well. We have the day we opened that building just over a year ago, we hit the ground running, haven't stopped. There's been a few crazy things the last 90 days with tariffs and some other ins and outs that go with that. And of course, we have to weather that. A lot of that work goes into the manufacturer side of things. They got to handle it. And we got to basically compete in hand-to-hand combat down here to get the customers understanding what's going on, how it's going to affect them, if it is going to. So there's some extra work that goes into that, but you get a good team of people around. We figure out how to handle it honestly, truthfully, lay out things for people just so they know, hey, here's how it's going to work.
Well, what do they ask you? Like, what are they asking about the tariff stuff? Like, what are they?
How much, if anything?
Yeah.
What's that going to do to this? Whether it be a payment? There's just a lot of pieces to it, right? And unfortunately, we don't have all the answers because it's still a work in progress. As a pro America, pro St. Louis guy, the good news is long term, it will benefit everyone that lives here in the country.
Okay.
It's just going to take time for everything to work its way out. I'm not saying I agree with everything, but if you look at the whole, it's going to end up being okay for everybody. And especially if we bring back jobs, all of us can understand St. Louis used to be a hub of manufacturing with really great jobs. And it's been stripped mostly of all that. And a huge part of the middle class and a huge part of the St. Louis community was lost.
When did that start? When did that start to kind of go downhill? Or is it?
It's been a slower burn than people maybe realize. But the big thing that kind of put the nail in it was NAFTA in the 90s.
In the 90s?
That really pushed generationally a lot of jobs out of St. Louis. Because those jobs and things, when you're buying American trucks that are made in Mexico and Canada, and they used to be built here or in Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit too. Yeah.
There had to be an incentive to do that because nobody's going to do that on purpose and gut your own community unless there's an incentive in some way to do so. Politics aside, there had to be a reason. Free trade per se did some of that. It's not the only reason. There's corporate greed that can be involved. There's bad decision making.
No, corporate greed.
Bad decision making.
Not here.
Yeah.
Corporate greed. Get right out of town.
Yeah. Bad decisions on our part. Maybe even a lack of quality control. But there's a lot of reasons that go into it. But the end result was a bunch of good jobs in St. Louis. A lot of our uncles, brothers, sisters, grandfathers probably worked in these places as regular guys. So,
damn. Rock, what's your girl getting, by the way? What kind of car is she getting from Audi?
I always forget which one she has right now. She wants the what is it? The R5? No. What's the one that just came out that it's got the screen across the entire dash?
All the new ones. What's
the SUV one? Is the,
so she probably wants a Q5.
Q5. That's I was thinking. I knew it was a 5. I just couldn't think of the damn letters. Yeah, that's the one. She's the newest one next year.
It floats.
It's incredible. Yeah, she wants that full dash screen. She's got an Audi right now that's actually going in for service next Wednesday. So I'll be walking to and fro to our good friends over at Audi Kirkwood, which you can check out at AudiKirkwood.com. Got it right up there
if
on
you
the
see
screen.
Rock, if you see Rock walking up the street, don't give him a walk.
Yeah,
don't give him a ride.
Don't give me a ride.
Don't feel sorry for him.
I'm taking care of. We do have a question here in the chat. Jeff Taylor says, Neil, I'm looking for a 2025 A5. You got any over there?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
There it is.
Let's go. We're doing deals live on the show, baby. Let's go. Get your ass down here and meet him. Let's get this done.
Just come ask for me. It's the easiest place in the world to buy something. You're dealing with me. So
and actually, my girlfriend's dad recently made the switch from BMW to an Audi as well.
Ooh.
And he's loving the switch as well. So they're locked in.
I did a lot of work for them BMW boys over the last 25 years. So and now I'm playing catch up. So.
What's the biggest difference between that with Audi and BMW?
I like to say this because I'm very complimentary. I spent a long time with that brand and German brands in general, right? So you can't go wrong. It's really just what flavor of car you want and what works for you. I mean, if anybody says anything bad about a Porsche, a BMW, a Mercedes, or an Audi, they may have opinions on it, but you can't overclassify. It's like they're all really great.
They're nice.
What do you want?
Yeah.
There are things that Audi does better than BMW. There are things that BMW does better. There are things that Mercedes does better. And there's a price attached to it. So you can't go wrong. I think Audis make the best daily drivers. If you need a nice car that can do everything, and really, really tough to beat.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm kind of craving one too. Now Rock's going to get one. His girlfriend has one. He's at the country club. You got a lot of things going on, Rock. You got a lot of things going on.
Stop talking to me.
Now I'm going to start having. I'm not giving you any more compliments.
Stop talking to me about my lifestyle.
I mean, come on.
What are we doing
You need
here?
one too, Maddie.
I'll come by and pick one up. We'll talk when we get done here. breakfast and Audi. Let's keep going.
What about these Q6 e-trons?
Yeah. So
what's the difference between Q5 and Q6?
So Q5 and Q6 are effectively gas or electric versions of each other.
Okay.
They're cousins.
They are. They're kind of like fraternal twins almost. Like they share everything but the powertrains, even the interiors, etc. They look very similar on the outside. But electric's an excellent kind of thing to talk about. That's going to be a new challenge in the market because as the new bill comes through in September, all the subsidization for electric cars is going away. So people who are bound and determined to go electric really have to strongly consider moving in the next 40 days because come the end of September, that $7,500 incentive is gone.
Really? Yep. Damn.
And that's a big number.
So are people buying more EV than gas? Now is it kind of like 50-50?
No, the market for electric, depending on where you're at in the Midwest, is less than 15% of the market is electric.
Is it trending in the right direction? People buying more as a whole?
Up until September,
I
think the answer is yes. Post September, we're going to see because that subsidization, if you're somebody who needs to make a payment on a car, if you're not paying cash, the $7,500 is hugely effective in saving you money. And we're going to see if the electric car market will bear competing directly without subsidization with the gasoline market. I don't know how it's going to go because I drive electric sometimes. They drive great. They handle great.
What's the difference? Like can you tell a difference?
Yes.
Okay.
Electric cars are serene, smooth, fast because
quiet.
Extremely quiet, very flat handling because all the weight's at the bottom of the car. So there's so many advantages to electric, unless you like theater. And the theater of a gas car with a big boy V8 or a V10 or a V12 is intoxicating. For a car guy, it's intoxicating. There are people who hate that. And electric cars make a lot of sense for them because they're wickedly quick. Technically, over the long term, should have a lot less maintenance on them too. There's a lot less moving parts.
What about if I took an electric car and I went down to Lake Ozarks? Am I going to find a lot of places to fill that bad boy up if I
There's
need to?
more than you think.
Okay.
But it's not like a gas station, and you do have to plan around it.
So are gas stations mandatory if they're built to have some sort of power system now? Okay.
Not at this point.
We're not there. We're still not.
That'd be very California of us to do.
Okay.
But this is Missouri. So,
yeah. All right. What about what's the biggest engine that you have over there in an SUV?
So
because I'm starting to, if I win the lottery, or I guess we really blow this show up because that's what we're doing because we're an open book here. I want the biggest engine in an SUV with some fat ass tires. I want it all blacked out. I want to tint out the windows. I don't want anybody seeing me, and I want that thing purring. What is it?
Go with an RSQ8 twin turbo V8, 630 horsepower.
Oh, jeez.
Floats. A spaceship.
Yep.
Spaceship.
It's a rocket ship.
So what's it called again?
RSQ8.
RSQ8. I'm going to check that bad
I'm going
boy
to get
out.
you a Lambo Urus for about $100,000 discount because it's the exact same car.
Really? Jeez. Damn, man.
Yep.
Just floats, doesn't it? Quick, right off the bat.
It's so nasty when you fire the thing up in the morning. It makes you wait. It wakes you up. Like you're like, oh man, I haven't had my energy drink today. So, you did now.
Yeah, baby.
Fire that thing up.
What are you driving right now?
Whatever the hell.
Whatever.
I just drive a used car. I don't play favorites with that.
No.
I just got to have a good motor in it, and I'll drive it. Right. The wife drives a V8.
Does she? Oh, she's got the V8.
She's got that,
oh yeah. And you gotta drive pretty far. How far away is it from here to
25?
Yeah, it's not bad.
25 miles.
Not bad. All highway, easy.
All highway.
You know, you get on Manchester. They're cleaning up Manchester a little bit. There used to be those potholes around here. They cleaned it all up. Thank God.
Yeah, they needed it.
How about Lindbergh? Is Lindbergh open yet, by the way?
No.
Where where the shack is, where Andy lives, when I have to go to Andy's house to collect something.
It's there. I mean,
what is going on there?
It's open-ish.
Jesus.
It's open-ish.
What are they doing? I thought they were changing the lights there, and all of a sudden, are they digging a well?
There's 3 different parts of Lindbergh they're working on right now, all at the same time, and they're all in between my house and here.
It's terrible.
Ugh.
Well, like even that
Brutal.
stretch, like by Huntley, it was really bad. You think the people there are like, hey, can we fix this, sir? The nicest subdivision in Missouri. I mean,
No, we can't. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
We don't clear in like fixing
How
potholes.
about
is a whole
that,
different issue.
dude? We got stuck in Minnesota because we couldn't fly home.
Yeah.
The whole team.
Yeah.
That was a disaster.
That's probably a question we should have Charlie ask Kara Spencer.
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Ask her about the plan for more efficient snow removal this winter.
Oh, Rock.
There's rage bait.
What is going on with the natural disasters that come into St. Louis? We get rocked.
What
are we doing?
We've been so lucky, I think, in some ways, because we do, compared to where I came from before here, they got a lot more snow for a lot longer time. So St. Louis just simply doesn't have the equipment or personnel to clear a real snowstorm because it happens so infrequently, right? Like, do you set aside tens of millions of dollars for something that most likely doesn't happen? And especially things like salt and chlorides, right?
Yeah.
And have all these trucks set aside, and then it doesn't snow for 3 years.
Because you hype it up so much.
Right.
And all of a sudden it gets a little dust, and they're like, everybody complains, and then you don't hype it up, and we get crapped on for 2 days, and then ice and whatnot.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, they're stuck.
I lived in the city for years, well before I and road cleared the entire time I was there on the side roads. Like, the main roads will be clear. The side roads, they'll pack up 6-8 inches, and you're just kind of driving in the middle.
Yep.
And it's just the way it is.
That's brutal. And then we get hit. Did you get hit by that tornado at all?
No, we've been lucky.
Yeah. I was going to say that didn't. Yeah. That was a nasty one too. They're still trying to clean up that crap.
Yeah.
I mean, there were there were 3 of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, that happened. Yeah. There were 3 tornadoes that happened in what, a 4 week span?
Yeah.
Because the first one on 314 day got my place.
Yep.
And then the big one in May, I mean, that thing was as big as Forest Park.
Yep.
And then there was
Park.
There was another one in there, either in between those two or like right after.
It was right after it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a tough thing. Like this, the city is so fractured in so many ways, right? And things like this should bring us together. And in a lot of ways, it did. Like, we were lucky enough to team up with some other dealerships and some other of our family, like in the fitness industry, those guys out at First Form. We got together, raised a bunch of money, gathered a lot of supplies, got it delivered out there. But, we're not construction guys. We'll just be in the way, right? Like, I can get out there with the chainsaw and cut some trees down and hope I don't crush myself. But but the reality is money, time, effort, and stuff like that was done. So St. Louis comes together, but we're really inefficient in doing it in a lot of other ways. And that's just, we got to work on it because we're not used to this kind of thing happening. Tornadoes up in Omaha, where I came out of, we see that stuff all the time, but we're built for it and prepared for it. This is not a place for that.
And you could see them coming in Omaha.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just watching.
You could see them develop. You could see where they're at. You could see the path. Here it's so hilly, and there's so many trees. People are like, I've never seen a tornado in my life. I'm like, I bet you have. You saw the cloud structure. You just didn't see it form because it's so damn hilly. You know what I mean? But now people used to be aloof, like when the sirens go off and we're like, eh. But now when you get rocked a couple times, when you get rocked down in Joplin, when you get rocked in 11, whenever it rocked the airport, then this one actually killed people. Now we're like, well, what's going on here? Yeah, I mean, they could form anytime. I've always predicted that Chesterfield's going to get rocked. Don't mean me to be morbid. Sorry to everybody out there. I've been predicting this for years on the radio. Chesterfield's going to get rocked.
I need you to accentuate that you're predicting it. You're not hoping.
No. Okay. Kate and I just had a lovely time in Chesterfield. They got great restaurants. Love the place. Used to play hockey down there all the time. Don't want it messed up. But we're going to see a long track tornado in our lifetime. That's it. No big deal.
I might go hit some balls in Chesterfield today. Maybe that's my activity.
I love going to Chesterfield.
There you go.
Right by Topgolf, that little area right there with the restaurants is quite lovely.
Quick question here. We're getting some chirping from some of the old school people in the chat.
What do they want?
Gino says my 71 Bronco with the 351 Cleveland electric cars are stupid. I Googled that. He gets about 9.7 miles per gallon on that. So how often am I filling up if I have the Q6 electric?
Oh, Rock.
350 miles.
Okay.
It's okay.
Which is going to be more range than that Bronco. But hey, buddy, I'm a gas guy too. I totally understand. And I'll just tell you, buddy, if it doesn't have a V8 or better with twin turbos, I ain't driving it.
There it is.
I'm okay.
So when you said the used car's got to have the right engine, I was going to ask you what the engine was. There it is.
I like 500 horsepower more.
There you go. Have you changed your mind on if you got any car it's still a supercar? Like, would you say last time if you
Huracan, Ferrari? I'm a car person. My whole life revolves around cars. It's my career. It's my hobby. It's my passion. I do is car stuff, and I drive them. And I will take them to the track, and I will drive those cars as they're meant to be driven. They're not going to be in the garage.
They're not just going to be sitting there where you're like, ugh.
So then what is the most like souped up car that you ever had the chance to be behind the wheel of?
I've driven some $1 million cars. I mean,
Okay.
and that's unfortunately in today's money, that's not actually that hard to be $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get there.
I think I
You
saw.
talk- I think I saw $1 million car
talking
on a
like,
hole-in-one the other day.
Yeah.
We're talking like Bugatti.
Bugattis are 4 or 5.
Oh, 4 or
plus.
5 million. Okay.
So I mean,
That's
some of the Lambos, the new Lambos, recent generation Lambos are $1 million cars.
Are any of those like? Because are any of those pushing past like the 8, or is it all just like V8 twin turbos?
So
or some of those like a W.
Most of them now are actually downsizing. So we're going to turbo 6s with hybrids, V8s with hybrids. V10s and V12s are going to be very, very difficult to find. There are rules. A lot of the cool stuff that we love, like that Bronco that he was talking about, that car couldn't exist today because it would not pass emissions. It would not pass fuel economy standards. It would not pass a lot of these things that are being regulated into existence. So how we vote and get governed is directly reflective of where these policies go. So this administration pulling back on the electric car subsidization is a reflection of their belief in other things, right? So in the case of like big gas guzzling V8s, love them, love the sound, love the theater. I'm okay with the price paid for them, but not everybody is. And that's okay, but they won't pass emissions. They won't pass the fuel economy standards. The manufacturers are held to these standards and are fined if they don't meet the standards. And that's millions and millions and millions of dollars. So what do? Do you make cars that pass but still perform? Yeah, you have to evolve. And that's partially our fault in how we vote and get governed. So if you want to go back to the days of no emissions and leaded gas, you got to vote a certain way. Okay. Like, let's be real. But that is real. He's not wrong. I love that. I come from that era. My daddy and grandpa love that kind of stuff. But I'll also take a couple turbochargers attached to it if I get the performance.
I like them turbochargers.
Is there a bucket list car you show up to a track and you're like, line me up one right now that I get behind the wheel of it? Do you have one?
I have too many.
Okay. I love that. That's passion right there. I love that.
I love the old stuff. I would love to be the original James Bond in an Aston Martin.
Oh, Lord.
There's these Jaguars that are $1 million cars there's so much history in these cars. Like, part of what makes cars cool is it's not, and I would say, especially in the past, there's an element of art to that.
Yeah.
Because these cars are, in a lot of cases, were hand built, right? Like, not one's the same, right? So there's something to that. But there's also it's Americana too. In a big degree, it's Americana. Like, our freedom and the freedom to travel wherever we want and not be hassled for it is directly related to cars. It's not community transportation. It's your car, and you're going where you want to go, at what pace you want to go,
which route you want to take, baby.
And so there's something to that. Like, I'm a big believer in you do what you want to do, right? And the car is part of that. In at least in American culture, it's part of that. So I just grew up that way, and I want people to do what they want to do, and that includes their cars. But you got to be careful. And but I have so many cars in that era. Like, I would take something from every era of cars just because there's a history and provenance there for that. Like, hey, James Dean owned this car. You know what? That car isn't $1 million car anymore. That's a priceless car.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
The value
Right?
for it.
Like this was Mario Andretti's personal car in the 70s.
What do you think he drove?
Oh, geez.
Like, what do those guys?
Those
drive?
guys do.
What do
a
they
lot
drive?
of them do drive really cool stuff, but a lot of them also drive regular cars that we all drive.
I feel like the NASCAR guys just drive pickup trucks.
A lot of them. I mean, athletes now, man. Everybody drives an SUV and pickup trucks.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get that.
As a big guy, it's just easy to live with.
Why are Bugattis so expensive compared to Ferraris? Why are they the most expensive? What do they do different?
Rarity. It's rarity.
It
really comes down to rarity. Is where the big stuff is. It's rarity.
Like, what's rare about that compared to Ferrari? Like,
so in most cases, things like at that level are bespoke, meaning you got to tell me everything you want.
And with Ferrari, you have to
go by their guidelines,
or you have to go by their guidelines. You can't do crazy stuff, but it's like they say, like, pay $5,000 and we'll give you a tour of the factory, and you can see like your car, like the finishing touches be put on it.
Yeah.
And you can make $10,000, $25,000 things, like change the badge.
Correct.
on the steering wheel, like you said, bespoke. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean the Ferrari emblem on the side is $15,000, hand painted enamel.
Yeah,
that's insane.
And if you buy one without it, you might as well not be able to. It's that important.
And it's one of those things too, with like a lot of luxury items. If you buy a Ferrari and you sell it in a certain time frame, they never let you buy another one from them again.
Yeah, depending on the car's rarity and exclusivity, you are bound to not be able to sell it for X amount of time. They don't want you flipping the cars to people, no matter what the price is. They're like, hey, if somebody offers you quadruple the price, you can't sell it, or else you're never going to get a buy one of these again. It's a very exclusive thing. And even Ford did that with the GT, the most recent GT.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Because there's some very, very, very famous people who tried to flip them and they got sued by the company. So they're serious about it because, again, if you have earned, and let's use that term loosely, earned the right to own one of these, you need to take that privilege very seriously.
What have you seen a Bugatti cruising around?
We usually at our shows we'll have some,
but like just randomly,
very unrandomly. But I happen to kind of be around this all the time, so
Yeah.
I see it probably more than others because I know when it's going to be there.
And
so
maybe
I
I saw one too, but I just didn't know it was a Bugatti. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it looks like something you never seen in a spaceship, it's a good chance it was probably one of them Bugattis.
Do you ever watch like Gas Monkey Garage?
Yeah, I love that stuff.
I used to watch that all the time. Remember they had that Ferrari, the 91, badass, the one that you drove on the video game.
Yeah,
'cause
looks like
that's
a lot like
nostalgia.
Magnum PI's car.
Yeah. I remember driving that. There's a game. It's called Cruising USA. And when you're a kid, I'd pump quarters into this damn thing, and I'd always get the red Ferrari. And they wrecked it, and they put it back together. Was that must have been a hassle? Those guys were stressed out like no other. How do you get the parts for that?
A lot of times, depending on the age of the car, they get made, so they're fabricated. And the thing is, once you get to that age of car, a lot of times fabrication really is kind of the way to go. There's a lot of guys who specialize in older cars but modernizing them. And they're $1 million Porsches that look like 1980 Porsches. And there's some really, really cool designers. And again, hand fabricated, hand painted, hand rubbed, hand mold. I mean, it's cool. Hand stitched, like really, really cool stuff. And again, connoisseurs. This is a piece of art now. This is something you actually should put in a garage and revere and drive to. But
I guess if you're super duper wealthy, but if you're pretty rich and you still want a nice car to cruise around like a Ferrari, aren't you? Because when I had my Corvette, and I know it's not the same, but I'm this far off the ground. I don't know if you remember me cruising around that bad boy.
And it was loud as hell. I loved it.
Stock car.
Yeah.
It shook. I would annoy I'm such a Hoosier in so many ways. I told you the story about the oil leaking out of my boat in my front yard, and it's leaking all over there's cops driving back and forth. I had this damn Corvette. It would shake the whole neighborhood, and I'd come home at 3:00 in the morning, back that son of a bitch in, and my whole house is shaking. Things are falling off the walls and stuff like that. My neighbors are all turning lights on, including my parents.
Dogs are going nuts.
I'm a Hoosier, but I was so worried. I got so panic mode when I would be on the highway, and I'd hit a bump, and I'm like, oh God, any little bump, a bump, I'd be like, gah! And then that truck in front of me with that gravel. It's coming, boom, and it's ding, 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 ding. It aged me too much. I don't know how people could have that and cruise around too much because A, the roads suck. They do. And B, there's so much else going on. Your car gets nicked up, whether you're a great driver or not. It kind of drove me crazy. I don't know if anybody else feels that way or not.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys. And that's one of the reasons that a lot of the guys don't drive them. The gals don't drive them around as much because there is the potential of that with terrible roads. 44 full of construction, those trucks coming in and off all the time. I'm always mindful of that. You know, it is an issue, but I tell you what, the time you get in the car, if you're really enjoying it, you turn the tunes up, drive the car, let it sing, let it run.
Let it go, baby.
There's therapy in that. For me, at least. That's for some people, maybe that's stressful. And if you ride with me, maybe that's stressful. But for me, it's how you get a little bit of that aggression out and just enjoy a little piece of your own. Because then you can get back home and then you're back to the real world again, right? So
if you ever want to take a car, come out my way. It's beautiful driving out by my house.
So you're talking about these cars, especially like the older ones back in the 60s and 70s that are just like there's an art to them. And then you were talking about regulation. Are we ever going to get cars that are that stylistic ever, or has regulation essentially kind of killed that to where the point like those like big like bulbous wheel wells or those sharp edges where things are a little bit flatter and more straight? Is it just the safety factors of all those things have now pointed out where science has kind of eliminated the art factor?
You can still buy cars that are form over function, but it's the vast minority. There are regulations to pass fuel emission standards. You have to be really slick in the air. Those angles and sharp edges are bad for that, right? So in European cars, and I think it's kind of integrated into other cars too, but in European cars, for example, we actually have to pass pedestrian impact standards. So when you mow a human being down,
which is frowned upon,
what if
they're standing in front of you talking about climate change? Can I hit them then? Okay, good.
Yeah. You have to account for it. So these cars now are longer and taller because we have to build crush space when you run somebody over in the front and on the hood. The cars all kind of have to meet the same standard. And the only way to have this much room above the engine is to build the car in a certain way. So it is some of the art is forced out because you have to meet these things. When you're able to build bespoke cars or special cars, and you don't have to follow the same rules, because there are like with pickup trucks, there are different rules for pickup trucks than cars. Well, and super cars, there are rules in place. They don't have to pass the same crash standards because there's so few of them on the road that they don't have to be tested like regular cars and trucks do. So there are ways around it, but there is a cost. You're going to have a gas guzzler attached to it, because if you're going to be that wickedly fast, you're also going to use a lot of fuel and energy. So you can, but it's become rarer because the old cars from the particularly 50s and 60s with those sharp edges, I mean, you cut somebody off at the knees if you. I mean, like it's literally it becomes a knife edge.
It'll never be mass produced again. Essentially, it'll never be the standard making model of a Chevy or a Ford ever.
The
again.
Manufacturers would be sued into oblivion because of it, and there's just no way. It's like you look at some of the old cars, pre-airbags, all that stuff. They had like pointed things in the middle of the steering wheel that will drive right into your chest.
Good God,
you'll get impaled.
What about El Caminos?
I love El Caminos. I love the whole idea.
I was hoping you'd hate them.
No, I love them.
I was hoping you'd hate them.
Put a big V8.
Are you kidding me? The muscle head's gonna hate the El Camino.
No,
Get out of here.
Because a listener, Hockey Bob, this guy, he brags about his El Camino all the time.
Oh, I love Hockey Bob, man. That dude's crazy, but I love that guy.
Business in the front, party in the back of a car.
It's a party, baby.
Come on.
I saw one somebody pimped out. They had a pool in the back.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That might have been Gas Monkey.
It might have been. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody bought that.
Here, middle of Nebraska and Iowa, we'd do crazy stuff like that. Like at our tailgate, we'd put get an El Camino, old cars like that. We'd cut the tops off them, fill them with sand, and tailgate in them.
Oh, yeah. That's what you do.
30-old frat boy, man. We did all that stuff.
What about another old 70, like a badass loud car? What would you like in like 70s? What would you want?
I like old Camaros, old Firebirds.
I love those old Firebirds.
Yeah.
With the eagle on the front. What is that on the front? Is it an eagle or is it?
They say it's like a Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Those are badass.
But I think in Native American, I think there is technically something that was a Firebird that was kind of part of mythology.
Yes, it is a
figured rock
Thunderbird, I think is the Native American. Like for me, like 1967 blue Mustang convertible is like the perfect car. Like I don't like that we hit like a certain level. 67. Here's a picture of a Cam. I'm going to show you. 67 blue Mustang convertible. Like that's a perfect.
That's a cool car.
Yeah,
that's a cool
like
car.
If I ever hit it big, that's the one that's going to be my.
It's not too
my
low to the ground.
Car. Absolutely.
It's still making a statement.
Yeah, I always like 69 Camaros for some reason. 69 Camaro. It's like it's muscly. It's very masculine in the way it is. And
people didn't like the 69 Corvette though, the Stingray. That kind of lost its value, right?
69 Camaros are gorgeous.
You like those? The Camaro. I mean,
69 Camaro is just
wow. I mean, I like that better than a Mustang.
I picture somebody in a leather jacket driving fast on a straightaway, and they're in a 69 Camaro.
Yeah, it's pretty. Again, it's Americana. Again, I'm just, I'm just pro everybody in this city, state, country. And I want us all to win, and we all have to win in different ways, man. I'm just so for that, and I don't care. I care how people get there. I want them to do it the right way, but I want everybody to win in some way.
And if you do win, you got to go to the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood and get yourself a badass vehicle. Because hopefully I win soon, and hopefully I got to get the AOK for my wife to win.
Of course,
because I want the big boy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it really is. I can't tell you to do it, but if you drive it, it's like, okay, I kind of get it.
You don't want to drive anything else.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the plight. Once you go German, you're not. It's hard to go backwards. I'm just gonna say that, guys.
That's the way it is. Anything else you want the people to know Neil from Audi Exchange in Kirkwood.
We appreciate the support in the community. Part of the reason I was so excited about these guys getting back on the air was because I love the local guys. I want to take care of Kirkwood and everybody in this corridor. I'm as big a fan of people winning and people, being rewarded for great work. And if I can be a little part of that, nobody needs what I sell. You got to want it.
That's it, baby.
So the best part of my job is that you come in wanting to do something cool and you're not fulfilling any needs. It's just a want. And I love that. That's the best part. And, we're lucky enough in this little community here, we're able to give back a lot. And as you know, I invite Cam and his bride to a lot of things. And
damn right.
There's just so much giving going on in this community that we like being a part of it.
When's that party going to happen?
Which one?
The nightclub party with all the good food and
that was
beautiful people.
That was actually a couple days ago.
It was?
Yeah, all your boys were there too, man. There was Marooney was there.
Son of a
Chaser was there.
Son of a
Pronger. I mean, there was at least a half dozen of the boys.
Did you tell Pronger to get an Audi too?
Man, I believe it. Man, that was all the hockey boys. I looked like a midget in there.
Oh, no. Did you tell Pronger to get off his wallet and get an Audi? Because I will for you.
I did.
I will for you.
You know what?
He's probably driving. I don't know what the hell he's driving.
Hey, a
Jeep Wrangler.
Couple of the young bucks got the big boy Audi, so I'm okay. The young boys still playing, still got some.
Those
of
guys,
them,
current players need to go check it out too. Just
hey,
so you know.
Listen, I'm not Cam. I go walk into that, and they're in that center table there, and there's Marooney and Pronger. I'm like, well, I'm about 2 foot shorter than them, and they don't know who the hell I am. I'm gonna leave them alone, let them enjoy their night.
I look small compared to them too. Let's be honest. And I'm 245. I look small. All right, Neil, man, appreciate you coming in. Come in anytime and check out the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood. It's right across the street from the studio here. Come drop off Chick-fil-A and then go over there and buy a brand new Audi. That's what we do here. All right, we're going to go to break. Thank you, Neil. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
In your city with Kelly and Gordon. It's the hottest happy hour in STL radio. A high-energy, high-impact weekday radio show blending relationship values, celebrity buzz, community love, and sharp business insight. This is where storytelling meets strategy. It's the pulse of this city, bringing the energy, stories, and voices of STL to life. In your city with Kelly and Gordon. Weekday afternoons at 4, only on the Lou Information Station.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Experience your own all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, found at the crossroads of luxury and cutting-edge performance. Now at Audi Kirkwood, drive one home with 0.99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, style, all in one extraordinary SUV. And with the $7,500 EV tax credit going away, get yours now while you can still save big. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop online at audikirkwood.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. The St. Charles City Council is holding a special session today to consider banning data center construction for a year. Members of the public are allowed and can provide comments. The developers of a controversial data center pulled their offer this week. The city of St. Louis is launching a new effort to help connect local landlords with tenants. They're building a database to help residents still in need of housing after the May 16th tornado. The inventory will be shared with tornado recovery partners, including the United Way, American Red Cross, St. Louis Metro Housing Collective, St. Patrick's Center, and the Salvation Army. After 25 years as a Belleville firefighter, Chief Stephanie Mills has officially retired. She made history by becoming the town's first female fire chief. Mills spent more than 2 decades as a firefighter, including the last 18 years in Belleville. The Belleville Fire Department is looking for new firefighters to add to their staff, and there's more at belleville.net. And the Cardinals are on the road today at Tampa Bay, 6:35. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Pretty warm today and tomorrow. We have cooler weather on the way by Sunday and Monday. No rain in the forecast, though. Mid-80s and sunny for today. Overnight, clear, upper 60s. We're in the upper 80s with a mix of sunshine and clouds on Saturday. A few clouds on Saturday night. Will stay right around 80 for the afternoon high on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network bringing St. Louis City fans and ice-cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely on advertisements.
Not sure how to get a lawyer after an accident? Call Brown and Crouppen. We'll walk you through it. Worried it'll cost too much? Here's a fact. At Brown and Crouppen, you pay nothing up front, and we never get paid unless you do. When you're our client, you'll have all your questions answered, all for free. Hurt? Get the facts and help you need. Call Brown and Crouppen now.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
A legendary weekend is coming to the Lou. Don't miss the Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions, September 4th through 7th at Norwood Hills Country Club. Watch PGA Tour champions compete and enjoy a live performance by music sensation OAR at Friday's community concert presented by CarShield. Tickets start at just $20. Kids, military, veterans, and first responders get in free. Get your tickets today at StiefelCharityClassic.com.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station. Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 9:49 on a Friday, a beautiful, beautiful Friday. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. We're doing our thing. We got Big Ryan. We got Maddie Widener, Cam Jansen, doing our thing on the Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're on YouTube as well. You could see our pretty faces. Maddie and I called each other before the show and said, we're all black. Cam, what's your favorite color? Black. We're all black.
Let's go.
I'm going to do it too.
Let's go.
We're twinsies.
Let's go.
We are twinsies.
We're going to go do some tag team action
Yeah,
after this
baby.
thing out in the
Like a
street.
bam!
Yeah.
Tag you're in.
Yeah, let's go.
Man, oh,
Bang up
man.
over the head. Whole thing.
Yeah, Neil's a pretty cool guy, man. You guys go check that out. Audi Exchange in Kirkwood, right across the street here in Kirkwood, Missouri. Lovely Kirkwood, Missouri.
I know a couple of guys that run lots, and boy, they got access to whatever they want.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever they want it, as far as something to put on the road.
Yeah, but like, man, what he has to deal with every day. Kate worked for him too at Mini Cooper back in the day. And just dealing with people stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to get the best price out of everything. And, you know, I think it's easier at a place like that because it's more wealthy people and they're like,
You're
okay,
not even dealing with
you're
them
not-
directly. Sometimes you're dealing with who they've sent up there to go.
just give me
care of
I want a nice car, and they're one of the nicest cars on the road. So it's probably for the most part, pretty easy transaction. But anywhere else, man, you're dealing to the last day of grinding out what the price is going to be. So it's not an easy gig whatsoever. No, Cam, it's true. They only care about you if you want to buy. I've delivered mail before, and they barely. Oh, stop.
Okay, there we go.
You're driving around in Vegas. I see some absolutely beautiful cars. Lord, please don't let me hit one of them. Oh, God, I know. You know what I hate is when I'm on the highway and there's motors. Oh, dude, I was driving home the other day. And where was I at? I was coming from Creve Coeur in my studio with Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Hell's Angels pull up behind me.
No,
10 of them. They follow me going in and out of my I'm driving that little BMW, so I already look nerdy. And I'm like if I had my be like looking at them like, what's up? But I kind of like, I'm like, me, and they're like literally flying by me. I'm like, don't hit one of these guys. So I'm like, God, then they pull up and they pull off, and all of a sudden they're back behind me again. I'm like, they're following me. They're trying to recruit me. Then they pull into the gas station. They all pull into the gas station too. And I'm like, God, these guys are weaving in and out of traffic.
And these are legit Hell's Angels. Like the real.
Oh, yeah, dude. Scary. Like, where are you guys going? What are you doing? What'd you do last night? What have you been doing? How do you make money?
And they're just walking in a circle around you.
Then they all pulled into this little gas station. I pull in my little car. And
did they get something to eat?
I go, hi. And I just went in and got what I needed to get. And I came out and they're all. But the way they were weaving in and out of traffic, man, I'm like, they came an inch away from hitting me.
And they didn't care.
They didn't give a damn. Weaving in and out. They passed a couple cops. Nothing happened.
No, cops. What?
How do you pull
Have
them
you
over?
seen the first 10 minutes? Have you seen the first 10 minutes of RoboCop?
No.
You want it to end up like that for you?
I've never seen RoboCop.
You've never seen RoboCop?
No. I bet you haven't either.
I seen like a little bit of it.
No, you didn't see it.
I ain't really watch RoboCop.
No, I have not seen RoboCop. I know who he is.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty tough dude.
Watch RoboCop. What are you doing?
It's aged out now, homie.
No,
yes, it is.
It's aged out in the way.
Terminator.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
That is shite kicking right there, baby. That ain't aging out.
RoboCop is hilarious.
I was gonna say, okay, it's hilarious.
Now it was kind of funny then too. It doesn't take itself too seriously.
Okay,
you would enjoy RoboCop.
How do you become a RoboCop?
I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Is he an alien?
No.
Is he a real person?
He's a guy.
Okay, in a suit.
And then he's not a guy anymore.
Oh, he's a machine.
He's half man, half machine, all cop.
The Terminator kill him though. T-1000 would bag his ass up.
I guess, yeah.
Don't you think so?
He's more like what'd you say, like 90% machine?
No, he's half man. That's the tagline for the movie. Half man, half machine.
Does he save children?
Yes.
Okay.
And he also shoots a guy through a chick's skirt.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It is. It's a really cool movie.
Who directed it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah. Great guy.
Great guy.
Saw him at the cigar bar last night.
What do you think the odds are I'm going to watch
guy.
RoboCop?
I think they need
Slim
to improve.
to
I think
none.
they need to improve.
Did they have another RoboCop come out?
Yeah.
A new one?
Okay.
Oh, no.
I think that's the one I watched.
No, if it was the RoboCop in the black costume, if the RoboCop looked like us, that ain't the one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That ain't the one.
I want the black RoboCop. I'll watch that.
You want a black guy to be RoboCop?
Both. I want him dressed in black and be a black guy.
That would be a complicated relationship in the community. Should we get behind RoboCop? RoboCop a brother.
What is he doing? Is he helping us?
He'd be RoboCop.
RoboCop. Have you seen Terminator?
Yes.
Have you seen the first one or just the second one?
The first one. I actually.
Are you
saw it
sure
come
you
out.
saw
Yes,
the
I
first
seen
one
it.
from
Yes,
1984?
Yes. Like I didn't finish it, but like I watched.
You didn't watch the ending.
No, like
The end of RoboCop was hardcore.
like
I mean,
Terminator
was hardcore.
Really hardcore.
Yeah.
He was
I don't know.
scary. God, Arnold was scary in that. And he doesn't
I
say
watched Alien though.
the first one.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's got the little like
When it-
like the whole black thing. They're like he's like chasing people and stuff.
The one
going
that
crazy.
came out. Remember the guy gets sick. They're all eating at the table.
Yeah.
First off, the little
been there before.
The little alien gets in his mouth like,
Yes. Yes.
and then he's like, and then finally he gets off, and they're eating, and he's like, my stomach's kind of messed up. He's like, and they get him on. He's like having a seizure, and all of a sudden his stomach goes.
That's what happens if you eat White Castles after 1:30.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
That's happened to me a lot.
Let's go come see you, baby.
I'm not even gonna say what I did the other night.
No, I got to know now. Did you have Taco Bell?
My stomach was beat up because I ate all day. Then I'm hanging out next door late at night drinking whiskey, which is not good. Not doing it again. I know Kate's listening.
Is this
Sorry,
the
girl.
same night?
Same night.
Oh,
And one of our toilets didn't work,
Mm.
and I forgot because my mind was in a different. Just a mess.
Is there a shovel in there in the story?
Oh my God. And I'm like halfway through, I'm like, son of a bitch. Cling, 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 cling.
You keep digging.
God almighty, that sucks. That sucks. Cling, 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 cling. That's a bad sound right there.
Well, you have a great weekend with Kate. Now that she
we
knows
are.
that.
We are going to have a lovely weekend. I'm going to cook a lot of good food. We're going to watch some college football.
We're going to watch RoboCop.
It's going to get a little bit chilly out at night. I think it's going to get down to maybe 50s.
I'm going to send you a $1.50 Amazon gift card so you can rent RoboCop this weekend.
I'm not going to watch it. I got enough stuff I got to watch now. College football, I'm going to watch that game.
The Ireland
Who's playing
Bowl.
again?
Iowa State, K-State at 11 tomorrow morning, which is, by the way, perfect time for a game to kick
11?
off. That's going to carry you. It's going to carry you through the afternoon. You get about 1 o'clock, 1:30. You're back in business. You got your whole day ahead of you.
You get up, you have breakfast, do your thing. Pre-game's on. Then you start figuring out what you want to do for barbecue.
About 10:30.
10:30. You know, I got meal prep. I'm working. I got things to do. I gotta get my mind right as much as I can, baby. What do you got going this weekend, Ryan? You got work?
Yeah, I do the Earl
Make that
show
money.
tomorrow.
Make that money.
Then Nothing really. I'm chilling. I may go
Make that money.
I may go out Saturday. I may go somewhere. I don't know yet.
Go cruise around a little bit, check out some things, spend some money. Save the money and spend some money.
Yeah.
See a couple people.
Save some money.
See a couple people.
Yeah, save some money, make some money, spend some money.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the cycle of life
Just-
right there.
Just don't spend more
Circle
than I
of life,
make.
I should say.
You
The circle of life.
You got to hold it up. Do the whole thing.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, appreciate all you guys. Thank you, Ryan. We want to thank the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood. If you guys looking for a badass vehicle, that's where you go. It's right there. That's the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood, Missouri. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Hope all you guys have a lovely weekend. We'll see you Monday right here at 8 o'clock. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.